We are waiting for the drones. I think they're drones from Iran, basically, to arrive. I think they're drones and not rockets this morning. I've been up since 3 o'clock when the siren went on, alerting everyone about the attack on Iran and to be aware that we will probably have to take shelter because of retaliation. As you can see, there's not much happening out here today. It's a Friday. Normally it's very busy. And there are some cafes, restaurants open, but the stores are all closed. I did go to Dizengoff Center Mall because I wanted to pick up some takeaway from the food stalls there. And the food stalls were open. Actually, some of the shops in the mall, shops themselves were not open. There were a few kiosks, like jewelry kiosks, that are kind of in the middle of the mall. And some of those were open, but the stores themselves are not. Grocery stores are open. Like you can see, this is a secondhand store. All these stores are going to stay closed for the day since we are expecting to have to take shelter probably around noon. They think that whatever, I guess, drones make it through will be coming here to Tel Aviv, but I think right now they have shot them out of the sky, or intercepted them, I should say, over Saudi Arabia right now. But yeah, that's the situation here this morning. Really quiet. Today was supposed to be all the gay pride festivities, a big parade, lots of parties on the beach, and that's all been canceled. And it happens to be Friday the 13th, right? So it's a pretty funky day. The Nut Station is closed. But you see there are some cafes that are open. People are getting a cup of coffee and breakfast, and you know, what can you do? You just sit and wait, basically, for the craziness to happen. People are just doing their thing. Hopefully all of them will have been intercepted and won't have to take shelter. Closed, open, yes.
Or not. Nope, here we go. Sirens now. You're hearing the sirens now. What is happening? I'm hearing maybe an interception somewhere. Sounds like we're hearing interceptions. Oh, look at the camera. Oh, Haifa camera. Interceptions in Haifa. Haifa interceptions. Haifa interceptors going up. You can see it on the Haifa cam. Explosions on the Haifa cam. You can see some flashes there on the Haifa cam right there. Flashes from Haifa. What's happening in Tel Aviv, I don't know, but I'm showing you Haifa right now. That is Haifa. We're definitely seeing interceptions in Haifa. Oh, look at this. Look at the Tel Aviv cam. Tel Aviv, we just saw something flying through the sky in Tel Aviv. Interceptors going up in Tel Aviv right now. Interceptors in Tel Aviv going up. I'm going to get rid of Jerusalem right now. Interceptors going up in Tel Aviv. More interceptors in Tel Aviv. Look at the missiles coming in. Interceptors in Tel Aviv going up. Look at all these missiles. Look at all these interceptions. Tel Aviv, heavy activity right now. This is the sky over Tel Aviv right now. A lot of activity, a lot of missiles incoming. Tel Aviv area. Look at all these missiles. A lot of missiles seem to be on the way. Whoa, whoa, crazy. Crazy, lots of, a big attack maybe. I'm not seeing it on the other two cameras. This is the camera. Let's see it. We're seeing something fall. Did something just hit? Maybe something just hit. Missiles incoming. Oh wow, there's tons of missiles. Look at all of these missiles. I don't know what's going. This seems like a big attack, maybe. Whoa, explosion! All kinds of interceptors. They're still coming in. Missile attack right now. Where's that going? That's an interceptor. Whoa, crazy.
Wow, look what I just discovered. I cannot believe I didn't notice this last night when we came back from the shelter, but I just walked around here to turn on the fan and saw, and this picture fell from behind these pictures. It was leaning up against that wall. And that's the only one that's, isn't that weird? The only one that's bothered. Everything else is intact on these shelves. And this picture is out. All right, so basically this is the end of Pinsker. This is where it hits Allenby. I think that's where a lot of the damage was. Shit, this is that new cafe that's on the corner of the Quick Hub and Cafe. It's here on the corner of my street. This is Edelson. My artwork is up there, right? So obviously their windows were blown. Had all its windows shattered. I guess most of these businesses had their windows shattered. Here's my bike place. I always take my bike for repairs. Yeah, all of these places have shattered windows. It's all of them. All of them here on Allenby Street. And that's just from the shockwaves. These buildings were not hit. This is just the shockwaves. Okay, wow. Jeez, this is like really reminiscent of 9/11. I mean, obviously, 9/11 was a lot more destructive, but kind of takes me back to that. Shite. All right, so those who know Tel Aviv, this is Pinsker emptying out to Allenby. So that used to be the old AM/PM. to get things printed at. So it's destroyed. This area in Allenby. It's destroyed. The sex shop. There's the party girl. See that glimpse of blue? It's all blown out.
Careful where we're walking.
Okay.
Après, tu me dis, j'ai passé ton temps, ça coûte tant, peut-être, je sais pas.
Yeah, that corner took the brunt of it. There's a little window, shattered window damage. But as you can see, Israelis are out and about. You cannot scare these fucking people. They're gonna live life the best they can with all the bullshit. So I'm telling you that these people sitting here, they have done absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing to deserve this type of shit. This is Geula and Allenby. Yonah Hanavi and Allenby. There wasn't that much damage on Yonah Hanavi. There was some, but the majority is on Allenby and Pinsker from what I can see. Windows busted out here. Let's leave this video with this. Amen. I love how fast Israelis work. They don't waste any time. Getting back to normal, people. That's what you do. This video is just to show the route to the bomb shelter and what the bomb shelter looks like. So when I hear the siren, Maya and I come down here, and there are two entrances to this bomb shelter. Fastest one is through the back of the apartment. So I'm actually coming down to the basement apartment, kind of basement apartment, in this building. And I cut through this apartment, which is also Doron's family. I come through here, okay, and I go out here. And now I'm coming into the rear entrance of the bomb shelter, which is the fastest way to get here, through this parking area. Okay, now you see this is a steel door, okay, with some serious lock. Okay, so this is, oh, sorry, that's a bell. Thought it was a light. Okay, so this is like the main seating area of the shelter. It's got its own air conditioning system. It's got its own, I believe, air ventilation system. Somebody's left the fan on. Okay, this is water to drink, some sort of, but I don't think anybody's ever used it. So this is pretty rudimentary, but this is reinforced structure, reinforced steel and concrete. And there are bottles of water here if we actually had to be stuck here for a long period of time. Now here's the other. So that's the main area where people are sitting, right? Coming in from the parking garage. Now, then this is still in the shelter. This is still protected area, this stairway. Okay, there's a bathroom right there. So if you have to go to the bathroom, there's actually a toilet. Ah, mattress. This is the second entrance, again with the door, the steel door. Okay, again, there's a sink and a bathroom here, right? So people also wait here on the stairwell or go down, depending how many people are in here at one time. So there's the door that locks very securely. And then when you come out here, you come to the front of the apartment building. And there are two ways to go out of the front, here or here. And so I just came from this apartment building, right? Doron's building. And then you come out and you're in the front of this neighboring building. Now, the reason that it's faster to come the back way is because if I come out the doorway of Doron's place to the first floor, the ground floor, then I still have to run all the way down this corridor, right? Because all the way back there leads to the stairway that went up to Doron's apartment. So this is one floor above that kind of basement apartment that I exited. So if I come to this, the ground floor, I have to come all the way up this corridor, cross over here, and then either go through this gate into that side door or come all the way around here to go into this entrance to the building. So it's much faster for me to go the back way and enter from the garage, which is down there. That parking area is down there. So that is our awesome shelter. And I'm very appreciative for it because it's actually reinforced. It has a bathroom. I mean, it's a pretty posh shelter considering some others that people have available. That's a legitimate shelter that is, you know, going by building code. And so a lot of the neighbors who don't have a proper shelter will also go to that shelter. So it gets pretty full. And here we go on this beautiful, what is it, Wednesday? Beautiful, very hot day that I'm hoping will be quiet with no sirens today.
The seed of Haman lives on in Iran, but instead of the gallows they're building a bomb. They wanna see Mordecai's family dead, but their wickedness will drop down on their own head. Open your ears, we won't disappear. Been here 3,800 years. We were slaves to Pharaoh, but God set us free. Tossed the Egyptians in the Red Sea. The wicked Balak and Bilam tried messing with us, but their curse turned into a blessing. Canaanites tried to fight us, but all of them had to fall like Jericho's walls. Goliath the Philistine talked a lot. Before we got knocked out with a slingshot, Assyrians conquered every other land, but they ran when they came up against God's hand. Babylon took us into captivity, but we're back, they've been gone since BCE. And Haman, who decreed every Jew should die, got hanged on the gallows he made for Mordecai. Our enemies fade, but we still exist. You really want to add your name to the list? You've been warned, if you don't proceed with caution, we'll name a food after you like Hamantashen.